Good morning, guys. It's Nick at Optima PS. I hope you're all well. What an interesting morning it is as well. As you know, I normally jump on here when I think I can bring something of value to you all, and I think today is probably one of those days. If you can take a look at the 3XRP globe behind me, you're quite lucky because it's been down for a while. I suspect it can't keep up with all the action out there. You can see that's probably moving faster than I've seen it in a long, long time, and not in a good way. That's people panicking, running for the hills, and selling like rats leaving a ship. What's going on? I actually have no idea, to be perfectly honest with you. Welcome to crypto, to all you new people. This is what we see sometimes. Yes, there's a supposed trade war going on. What that has to do with crypto, I don't really know. I suspect this all began with an institutional shakeout that's worked and done exactly what they wanted it to do. Anyway, before we get into today's video, guys, as ever, my name's Nick. Thank you very much for coming back to my channel. I really do appreciate it. And as you know by now, I am a financial advisor, but I'm absolutely not your financial advisor. I don't know anything about you. You don't know anything about me, so I couldn't possibly give you any financial advice, or perhaps only bad financial advice. But either way, what that means is nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. It's just me, a guy on the internet, sharing my opinions and my experience in the hope that it brings you some value. And these are the times when I do bring value to the table, guys. This is where we guys who help investors actually earn our stripes. It's not in the good days. Anyone can close their eyes and throw darts at the dartboard in a good market and make you some money. What we do better than anything else is not picking stocks. It's not devising investment plans. It's not picking winners. It's holding your hand and telling you not to panic when the shit hits the fan. Excuse my language. I don't know if YouTube's algorithm will like that. But when the S hits the fan, we step in and we go, guys, don't panic. And that's all this video is really about. I'll show you some reasons to panic and some reasons not to panic, but that's what this video really is about. Don't panic. Can I guarantee you that the crypto entire space isn't about to capitulate and explode and become zero overnight? Nope. I doubt it. I very, very much doubt it, but no one could ever guarantee it to you. But no. I mean, what we're looking at here is what I suspect was a big institutional pullback in the hope to rug pull people, in the hope to drive the prices down most likely before they launch those ETFs in a few weeks' time, most likely before we see a governmental reserve going out around the world. And it's worked, and it's worked pretty damn well, right? New people who haven't experienced this before, I don't blame you for panicking. Old people who saw your net worth go to considerable numbers and are now seeing it capitulate to much significantly lower numbers in the space of 24 hours. I don't blame you guys either. But actually, guys, take a step back. It's crypto. This is what we see. Let's take a look at the markets before we do anything else. First off, there at the top of the screen, you see what I saw someone refer to as the pussy index this morning, which made me smile. The fear and greed index, we're now well into fear. We're at 39 fear in accordance with CoinMarketCap. And why is that? It's because everything has fallen off a cliff. Bitcoin's down 6.67% in the last week, but 6.21 of that overnight. So Bitcoin's dropped down from just over 100 to 94, which is a big drop, let's be honest. Lots and lots of money wiped off the table there. Ethereum's done a similar thing, $2,500 for Ethereum. I actually bought Ethereum the other day at just shy of 3 because I thought that was a good deal. Evidently not. Should have waited, but here's where we are. I mean, I only buy Ethereum to pay my gas fees. It was $500 worth. I don't really care about it. It was I buy my gas fees. I intended to use it to pay some gas fees a little bit further down the line. I still do. It makes no difference to me in any way or form. Tether's holding well. Tether, which has lost its peg once or twice over the last couple of weeks, is doing fine. XRP is at $2.14 here. Oh, actually, which surprises me. That's higher than it was when I looked not long. Oh, yeah, we've bounced back. 218. There you go. We hit 180. We bounced back in a very short space of time. Only when I began setting up my camera for this video, my microphone, we bounced back. So, okay, that's a little bit better. Going back here, I mean, different websites will show you, different exchanges will show you different values, of course. But $2.14 on the XRP, which is a 28% drop in a week. which is bad by itself, but a 26% drop overnight. I went to bed and it was a little bit lower than normal, just shy of, I think it was about, it was give or take $3, was that? It's what it is. It's what it is. The whole world is down. Well, the whole crypto world is down. Funnily enough, when this is supposedly on the back of the new US trade war that we're seeing to form, the US markets, the futures aren't looking too shiny, but the US markets didn't show much response last week. Asian markets are a little bit down, but not like this. But that's what crypto is. That's what crypto is. It's the normal markets on steroids. Am I bothered? I would have preferred it to go up. I think every one of us would. But, you know, a pullback is healthy. This is a bigger one than normal, but a pullback is healthy. What does it mean? Well, quite honestly, it means that probably some big players decided to sell to do a rug pull to shake a few people out, and it worked better than they thought. What does it mean to us in the long run? Not much. It bounces back. Well, you've just seen here, it's already hit and bounced. Okay, we're back at 213 now. You're going to see a volatile few weeks anyway. You know, that looks awful. Zoom out a little bit. Now it doesn't look so awful, does it? You know, realistically speaking, yes, that's a big drop off. Is that unusual? No. But watch my videos from before the bull run began. I quite often told you that, you know, 30-40% pullbacks were common in a bull run. It's not that unusual. Is it uncomfortable? Yeah, for some people. Yeah, for some people. Not me. I would prefer not to be here. I'd prefer not to see it be tumbling down as it is. I think even the staunchest of minds can sometimes think, oh, did I get this one wrong? Well, the answer's there, right? In theory, I should have sold a week ago and bought back in today, but I didn't know it was going to happen. And you never can know it's going to happen. Even the best technical analysis guys and chart guys in the world, they know it will happen at some point, but they can't tell you exactly when. You know, have the major charts changed? Well, not according to the experts. This is the great Matsby. This tweet was, I can't see how long ago it was now, less than an hour ago. Time to backtest the breakout now. And he shows you this is where we're coming down. So we're coming down to backtest here. We did actually dip below it, but then we bounced. Let's see how we go on from here. This is XRP, US dollar, and Bitstamp. But, you know, this isn't so unusual. Look at the comments. Honestly, that's too perfect. I still feel like we go down further. It's possible, but doesn't really matter in the big picture. This reminds me of last August with the Japan markets that bottomed everything. Lol. Yeah, it's similar and makes people think it's all over. There's, you know, the guys that know what they're talking about, no one's surprised about this. No one's surprised about this. This is Dom, TraderView2. If you don't follow him on Twitter, give him a follow. One of the best technical analysis guys out there. And actually, he's normally very bullish, so he gives me a little bit of a bullish hopium in the morning when I'm looking through. Complete capitulation, just tapped the strongest support zone since December. Election VWAP a few cents away. This was all in the charts. This was always possible. It was always possible. Scary, you know. Yeah, he said scary. What does it mean? Okay, there's a few fruity comments on there which I won't read out. But again, let's go back to that chart and zoom out. Not so scary. Go back to here. October the 31st, we were at 51 cents. November, December, January, and a few days. We're literally 3 months away from 51 cents. And at that point in time, we all would have been over the moon to see a $2.13 XRP. We'd have been over the moon to see a $95 Bitcoin. Take a step back, guys. Don't panic. You know, this is why I have a job. This is the bit where I earn my stripes. Coming in when bad things happen and fixing them or helping people not to make a mess of them is what I bring to the table. It's also the same reason why I play a good level blackjack, right? I know the rules. Blackjack's a really simple game. If you know basic strategy, you're good with numbers, it's a really simple game. I go to a casino and I win more often than I lose, only marginally because that's the way the numbers work, about 51-52% of the time. And I walk away when I'm up because I know that the numbers mean I'll eventually go back down again. What I won't do is walk to a casino, see a bunch of new blackjack players sat around a table and join them in the game. Why? Because they don't know the rules. They don't play the right cards at the right time, and they give an unfair advantage, or in the casino's eyes, a very fair advantage, to the dealer. Because you need to know the rules of the game to facilitate that basic strategy, and unfortunately, every player around that table impacts the dealer, not just you. It's not you playing one-on-one against the dealer, it's a team game against the dealer, and if somebody doesn't know the rules, they take a card when they shouldn't take a card, which tilts the odds overly in the dealer's favour. This is what we're seeing here, guys. This is new people, fresh to the crypto market, probably on the back of the election with our new president in America, jumping in for the first time and hitting the panic button at the first time. And the unfortunate thing is those guys are going to go around now and tell everyone they ever meet, don't go into crypto, you'll lose all your money. Yeah. Nobody loses money if they know the rules of the game. You can tilt the odds ever so slightly in your favour sitting at a blackjack table if you know the rules. The rules are still pegged against you. It should still be about 49-51 in favour of the casino. But if you know basic strategy and you know when to walk away and when to keep playing, you can actually win money most times. It's the same with these markets. You know, I'm not bothered that we're at $2.15 now. We've gone up a little bit again. $2.15 right now, because my average buying was down here. You know, going back to 2021 or 22 as we dipped off. These are my prices. These are my prices down the bottom. I'm way in profit right now, and so I'm not going to panic and run for the hills. But that's not really why. The reason why is because I know the rules of the game. Can I guarantee you we won't capitulate all the way down to 50 cents again and then I'll just be break even? No, I can't. Do I think it's likely? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's move back through some more of these tweets. So this is Quinton Francois. I don't know the person. Bitcoin, retail and large investor holdings. What he says here, retail is scared and selling. Large investors are accumulating, act accordingly. You can see here, retail is the line in blue. So since about December, retail's been selling out. Yeah. Large investors have been buying in. And obviously the price has been going up until last night, up until this point. What does it mean? It shows you exactly what's going on. These are the small guys that are they being shaken out or are they taking profits? Could be a bit of both, to be honest. But you can see the pattern there. Why do the big guys keep throwing their money in when the little guys are running for the hills? It's because they know the rules of the game. That's all it is. Dips are for buying. It's that simple. Large investor is accumulating. Sailor, act accordingly. You know, people that know the game are not running for the hills right now. The only people that are running for the hills right now are the people that don't understand how this works and they're panicking. Zach Rector, you probably all know Zach Rector, fellow YouTuber of mine. I say a fellow YouTuber, a far more successful and more popular one than me. I like Zach's channel. Give him a watch if you don't watch him already. Follow him on Twitter. 3 dips below $2, 3 dips below $3, $4 uploading. He knows the game. He knows the game. Can he guarantee it's going to happen by dinner time today? No. No one can. Can he guarantee it won't go down to $1 first? No. But the simple fact of the matter is, we literally had our first ever monthly candle close above $3 in January, which I think we're about the 4th of February today, are we? Give or take, 3rd or 4th, a few days ago. We are looking at a market this bullish. Guys, do not panic. Just don't panic. This is another good one from the Charting Guy. The Charting Guy, if you don't follow him, give him a follow on Twitter. He's one of the few technical analysis guys who openly predicted this. He came out, he didn't say it was guaranteed, he came out and said it was very, very possible to happen, and he got a lot of negative comments and a lot of bad vibes and a lot of hate on his post because he had the audacity to suggest that markets might go down as well as up. And what he's come up with here is, this is XRP US dollar again, but what he's shown you here is the Ichimoku clouds. Now this is a really bullish thing. If you're not familiar with Ichimoku clouds, it's really simple, really how they work. When you're in a bullish trend, the cloud looks green. When you're in a bearish trend, it looks red, right down in the bottom corner. When you're above the cloud, it's a more bullish sentiment than not, and typically we'll use the cloud as support in a bullish environment. And we did dip into the cloud, but if you take a look through, we needed to dip all the way down to 190s or so to actually just flip bearish, to go below that. You can't see my cursor on here, but you can see that final purple looking candle there, the bad one. It dips into the cloud, it wicks in there. This was about an hour ago. It was 9 a.m. this morning my time. We're about 10:15 now. So it did dip further, but it wicked into the cloud. In fact, the candle probably follows up here next to that final candle into the cloud. The base of the candle will enter the cloud, but it does not exit the bottom. So it's currently using that cloud as support, which means we're most likely to bounce back upwards from here. It's been a big one, guys. No two ways about it. This has been a big one, but it's not showing signs of dipping below this final support right now, using that Ichimoku cloud as an example. I use the Ichimoku cloud because it's a really simple, easy example to show you guys on the screen. Essentially, as long as we don't dip below it, down into that 160 to 190 range and then stay below it, because then you'd see the cloud flip red, you'd see us be using that as resistance instead of support. We're not there yet. This one is one from Dom, TraderView 2 again, and again, we're seeing a COVID 2020 style move in XRP. Last comparable one was the lawsuit announced in 2020, reaching the bottom of the range over the last 75 days. Definitely a big one, guys. Definitely a big one. But does it mean the world is going to capitulate? We're going to lose everything? Crypto is very, very quick. Let's go back here. I always use XRP as my examples because, quite frankly, it's the coin I trade the most, it's the coin I use the most. But we all panicked at this one. This was here. We all panicked here when it dipped down to, where did we go? It was about 265 on the wick of the candle. And everyone panicked, everyone got concerned, everyone got afraid. It was less than a day and we're back up again. Am I expecting this one to turn around in less than a day? Probably not, to be honest with you. It's been very big. I think we might ping ourselves back up and recover halfway and then take another week or so trending just to get back up to where we were. I do not think we are in a position where this is the end of a bull run. I do not think we're in any major position to be concerned. If you put all your home, you sold your house, you remortgaged your house, you put it all in at $3.50, then you're in for a bumpy ride for a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months. But do I see this as, we're in the most bullish period of the crypto world since time began. We have a bullish president, a bullish Senate. We have talk of a crypto reserve. We have the abolishment of SAP 2121 so banks can hold crypto on behalf of their clients. We have ETFs in Bitcoin and Ethereum already. We have ETF filings for XRP, Solana, and I think one or two other coins as well at the moment. We are literally in the most bullish period we could ever be in. And this is a large step back, no two ways about it, but it's a step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes you go 7 steps forward and you do 5 steps all backwards in one go. And then you start taking a step forward again. That's the way this market works. Get used to it. This is a lovely welcome to the world, and those who don't get shaken out will emerge stronger for it. Can I guarantee you the world's going to go up from here in crypto? No, absolutely not. Do I think so? Absolutely yes. That's the way this market works. Let's take a step back over all time. It goes up, no matter which market you're in. Jump on here, even, any one of these coins. Let's look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin's taken one hell of a beating. That looks awful, doesn't it? All time. Oh yeah, it goes up. They all go up in the long run, guys. Don't put too much money in. Don't invest what you can't afford. And don't panic and give your money to BlackRock, because that's what you're doing right now. If you sell your crypto right now, you are literally handing it over and paying for the Christmas party at BlackRock, at MicroStrategy, at every major banking institution that's buying this thing, at every hedge fund that trades, you are literally handing over your hard-earned cash. Take a step back, relax. If you're someone that bought 10 years ago and you're suddenly looking at it saying, I've still got a phenomenal amount of profit and I want to cash it in, good for you. Cash it in, take your profits, take your $10 million, buy a Ferrari, forget about this for the rest of your life, because it's a bumpy ride sometimes. If you don't take all emotion off the table, it can affect your mental health in quite a negative way. If you're like me and you've managed to turn your emotions off when it comes to the investment world, that's the best way to be. I'm not bothered. I'm not even looking to buy more, to be honest with you. I'm not even bothered about that. I've got my bags where I want them to be. It's sensible to buy more, to be honest, but I'm not going to do it. We're just where we are. We're where we are. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it brought you some value. As I say, sometimes I describe myself a bit like a personal trainer. It's not that you guys out there don't know how to use the gym. We use a personal trainer to get us out of bed and force us to do what we already know how to do, right? That's just what I do here. Ironically, I need a real personal trainer. I'm probably the fattest I've ever been in a long time. Might take a bit of my own medicine there. But when it comes to finance, I'm just here to point out the obvious, to remind you that when you panic, it's not worth the panic. Don't worry about it. Take those emotions out of your brain, take a step back, zoom out when in doubt. We're still in a perfectly healthy position right now. 6 months, 317.36% profit, and we've lost 100% of that one. So it was 400 yesterday. Big drop in a day, no two ways about it. But over the last 3 months, phenomenal profits. Take a step back. Just take a step back. That's all you need to do. I'm going to leave you with one more thing, guys. This is a post from me. Good morning, XRP and crypto family. Did I miss anything interesting while I slept? That's not really me. I asked Grok to design this. But there you see me with the whole world going to shit in the background. I'm enjoying my coffee. I'm not bothered. Take a chill pill. Relax. It will correct itself, or it will take 3 years to correct itself. The second one's incredibly unlikely. We're still in a bull market, but it will correct itself. Don't worry about it. Move on with your day. If you've got the money and the inclination, buy some more. It's not a bad time to buy more when we're already the best part of $1 down on where we were 3 days ago. You're likely to make that back in the next few weeks. But not financial advice, of course. You guys do what you're going to do. Guys, if you did enjoy what I said today, if I brought you any kind of value at all, hey, drop me a like. That would be really appreciated. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate that. Google's algorithms pick up if you like my videos or not, so if I brought you any value, give me a like. That would be great. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you to enjoy your day of capitulation. Don't panic. Don't put any emotions in there at all. Just chill out. Let this thing play out. You'll be fine. Stay classy, crypto.